Hey, Happy New Year! G'day, it's that time again. It's time for Tomb of Annihilation. We had a week off. It's now 2020, the double crit year. Hopefully, we can bring in the double crit year with some crits. What do you think, Logan?
Absolutely.
I'm expecting lots of crits from you. You can do 2 attacks a turn now.
And I couldn't give away a magic sword last time we played.
No, you couldn't. On the bottom left, we have Solution. How are you doing? How was your Christmas?
Super good, super just the way I wanted it. Now I'm ready to play some D&D.
Nice. And directly below me, we have Cedric. How you doing, Cedric? Feeling better since last game?
Doing good. Not sick anymore. Looking forward to rolling all rolls with advantage today, as I'm sure you will allow.
Hey, how you doing, Sasha? On the bottom right there.
You did good. I could get a single crit, I'll be happy.
That would be lovely. Well, don't you roll like a 19 on a natural 2 or some BS like that?
Something like that.
And on the top right, Brian, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to it.
All right, well, I got a shirt for Christmas that I think I'm going to wear for the remainder of our sessions. Lictures be crazy. So I thought it was quite apt for this game, this show. So, well, I think we should just jump on into it. From my memory, which may be hazy after all of the partying and drinking I've done over the Christmas holidays, we started last session in the room with the 5 wardrobes, where you guys finished clearing out. You killed a bunch of orcs, a bone devil, a single mono drone, which was sad. He just wanted to go home, guys, but nope, you killed him. And a couple of Mezzaloths, which I thought might have been a bit troubling for you, but you guys figured out all that darkness problems. You went down to the Golden Elephant, had a sleep there, leveled up to level 10. What? Got some cool abilities. T-Lad died. Then you went across an area which is affectionately called, from memory, hang on, I'll find it. You went down a hallway called the Hallway of... Where is it? The Hall of Decay, which Corridon found out firsthand what the Hall of Decay did. Hey, what did it do, Corridon?
Pretty much took all my armor and my stuff and my clothes and made me naked, just me and my staff.
Just you butt naked riding on Chad. It was lovely. Wouldn't have been the first time. And then you continued forward into a massive area, which seemed to be through an excellent intelligence arcana check from, I believe, Vanguard, it was astutely realized to be the engine of the entire tomb. And it is just clink, 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 clinking away, powering the whole tomb, giving it its destructive capabilities. And you also found out that you needed all of 3 wish spells to actually destroy it. So, good luck. Anyway, at which point you fought, I think, 9 quadrones and a pentadrone, but you guys were fine. They're only shooting 4 times a turn. But you sorted them out. And then you tried to figure out...
Well, they were all conveniently blind due to use of Wand of Wonder.
That actually worked out really well. And I believe they were blinded, and they were also fairy fired. There was you guys had a whole bunch of buffs and debuffs going on there. And then you saw that there was a little alley directly across on the other side. If you remember, the east side is 15 feet lower than the west side, and Lucian polymorphed himself into, or Vanguard did, a giant eagle. And do you see that giant eagle, and do you have control of it? Cool. So I did that between sessions, so and I can just switch you back in case you ever wanted to be a giant eagle again, although I probably should have done that earlier rather than the last few sessions of the game. Anywho, at which point you guys proceeded through the little tunnel. Before we continue, is there anything anybody wants to say or ask? Cool beans. Was that somebody about to say something?
I was just gonna do my my promo, but I'll wait.
Your promo? What's your promo?
Well, that's what Savage does when he's talking to Mean Gene Okerlund. He usually says something about who he's gonna fight, how it's gonna go down, and stuff.
Okay, well, just give it a sec. Give it a sec. All right, so in this room, so far there's 3 people in it, 2 people in the little hallway. You see a chamber contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. Slowly rotating within the arm is a 10-foot diameter globe decorated by a topographic map of landforms and oceans. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of those spheres has sharp points on it and appears sun-like. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the room.
What's all this crap about?
Does anybody want to make an intelligence check?
You hear the magnificent call of the eagle screech from the hallway.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
It's the sound effect they use in Silverhawks from the 80s or 90s cartoon.
Yeah, you have no idea, Boone.
You want an intelligence check, correct?
Yeah. Oh, 10, you made it. And bad luck, Olo. All right, so Corridon, you realize your players may have already realized, but you're the only character to realize that. Hang on, isn't this Chult, and isn't that the Sword Coast, and isn't this the Moon Sea? You realize that you are looking at a spherical representation of the planet you are on, and you look at the sun like thing, and you think, hey, that's probably the sun. And there's also like this other one, you're like, oh, that's probably the moon. You're looking at what you would realize is a globe. And as the 3 of you get close enough to it, as you're inspecting it, the apparatus suddenly swings around, its rings rotating out of the way as the surface of the globe peels back to reveal a dark, hollow interior. Inside the cavity is a padded bronze chair with levers built into its armrests.
Oh, hell no. Boone, get in this thing. I'm going to move out of the way.
Go for it. And
I'll examine it.
Yeah, you see a chair. You see levers. It's some kind of apparatus. You would think, hey, maybe those levers do something with it.
Can we make an investigation check to maybe suss out what it is?
Yeah, you can give it a go.
I will assist you.
Yeah, with the 14, it definitely looks like it's going to move it up and down. You saw parts of it move. You saw the bronze rings that the other smaller spheres rotate on, move out of the way. There's a very good chance that it's going to move the spheres, maybe move the rings, maybe move the entire arm, have some kind of control over this structure.
I'll look to Corden. Should we try it?
Hell yeah, get in there.
All right, I'll step in. I am not afraid.
You are not afraid.
He's actually not afraid because I have an aura of courage around me.
Very good. All right, so you go into the sphere. You sit in the armchair.
I do.
Suddenly,
I'm casting Bless on Boone before he goes in. Just gonna tap him on the head like, good luck, buddy.
bless or guidance.
Bless.
All right, so that lasts a minute, right?
Yes, because I'm fairly confident this is an electric chair and he's going to die.
Are you going to do anybody else?
No.
Just him. All right, cool. You are concentrating and you are blessed, and when you sit in the armchair, the globe suddenly closes again and lifts up.
If you now have a Millennium, I'm gonna be super happy.
A what?
Like the turret on the bottom of the Millennium Falcon.
So as you're inside, no one else can see. No one else can see in, but the interior lights up, Boone, and it's like you're in a glass sphere. You can see out, but you can't see him anymore. And it rises up, and you see that you have these controls in front of you.
No text or any kind of indication on the controls of what they do?
Nope.
Some poor design.
Are you sure there's no big Spelljammer TM plaque somewhere on?
Can I spot a well-worn knob? Maybe something that has been used more than the other?
Well, now that you can see the interior of the, with it all being lit up, you can see that there are 3 levers in total. One looks golden, one looks bronze, and one looks white. And as you look around, you can see a bronze sphere, a white sphere, and the sun-looking sphere.
So 3 levers. Is there a 4th one in there that might be an exit?
Nope.
I'll pull the gold one.
All right, you pull the gold one, and the gold. Are you like giving like a little tug, or like you're holding it down?
Is there anything indicating which way it will pull, push, twist?
It'll pull towards you one direction.
I'll pull it towards me.
All right, you pull it towards you, and as you do, it seems to rotate the sun-like orb around, and then as it gets to a point roughly on your 9 o'clock, you feel it like almost like bump, as if like it goes like, you know, you would think maybe it should rest there, but as soon as you start to spin these orbs around, suddenly the moon representation on this armature, which is Selune, if you are unfamiliar with it, and suddenly the top of it explodes, and out comes this bad boy. And it's initiative for everybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that?
Oh, hey there, bud.
Hey, you want to see
That guy looks super friendly.
You want to see a cool picture?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, he's pretty friendly. He just wants to play.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, man, that is like some 80s hair metal shit, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make the initiative roll with my form or my...
Is that axe with 2 blades side by side for no discernible reason?
Don't know. You make it with your eagle's dexterity.
It's a veggie chopper kind of thing.
I'm about to veggie chopper this thing.
Nikolov, now it's slap chop.
You better get your ass ready for what I'm gonna do, you demon backwards leg thing.
That's right. I got to roll everybody's initiative, don't I? All right. Don't need to do Orvex yet. Have you done? I thought you have. Lovely. All right. Well. Cool.
I don't even have Chad.
Yeah, Chad died, unfortunately. All right, it's the beginning of round 1, and Boone, you have the initiative. You're inside a sphere.
I'm going to... Again, there's no way to get out.
Doesn't seem to be.
From where I'm at, am going to cast... I'm going to shout inspiration towards...
Do they need to see or hear you? Because they can do neither.
And no.
Are you wanting to turn any of the levers?
I'm going to hold my action, I guess.
Could
Okay.
you give inspiration with the Helm of Telepathy?
Ooh. I like it.
The voices in your head say you're awesome.
Well, it says they have to see or hear you, and if you use this
If that's the
helmet-
case, I am never going to open my mouth again. You're all going to get mental.
Well, you have to have the spell active, though, to be able to target someone and talk to them. But I would allow you to use your action and then your bonus action to cast
That's a
spell.
fantastic idea. I do so.
Who are you going to target?
That's the
I'll give it
great
to Corridon.
All right, Corridon, you have Bardic Inspiration. And well done with that. Hey, Cedric, I'm going to give you inspiration for that idea.
Oh, thanks, man.
I keep trying, like, that's my New Year's resolution. Try and give out inspiration more, because I always forget. And I like it. Cool. Is that your turn, Boone?
That's my turn.
As Boone ends his turn in the lap of luxury in a nice cushioned chair with some levers, mentally telling people what they should do. Vanguard, you're in eagle form.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in it because I just assume at some point we all have to come back around. So I'm going to move out of the way, though, to give people room.
Okay. It's Lucanu's
I'll dodge
turn.
as an action.
Sure. It's Lucanu's turn, and she's going to make some greatsword attacks. She's great, and they're sword attacks. 1, 2, 3. She only hits once, and it only does half damage.
Only she took the magic sword you tried to give her.
Yeah, but it's not a great sword.
It's only a good sword.
It's not a
Give her
bad
that.
sword.
We also tried to give her the +1 spear as well.
Well, in her defense, she gets to roll an extra 2d6. So she gets to roll 4d6 on each of these attacks, while she would only roll 2d8 if she had the magic spear. So it's arguable as to which one would be better, you know. Anyway, Elian, you're up.
All right. I'm going to slide a little bit ahead to be able to see.
Sure.
5, 10. I'm going to go to here.
Mhm.
I'm going to touch. I'm going to do the whole trick with magic weapon.
Okay.
Lucanu, stick out your weapon.
Cool. Done.
And then that's my action, correct?
Bonus action.
I'm going to drop. That was a bonus action. All right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to drop. I'll stop there. I think I can touch it from there. And I will take 2 shots at him.
All right, you will be at disadvantage for shooting inside a cramped space. The first one misses anyway with the nat 1, but the second one connects with a 26 and a 27 for 8 damage. Unfortunately, it's only 4. All right, Corridon, you're up.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
and
get that
the creature looked at you, Elian, and then looked at the sword that cut into him, and then that sword being all magical, and yeah, he's not giving you happy looks, or Lucanu. Proceed, Corridon.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give it.
Okay, the first 2 hits.
And then I would like to use my D8. Oh, you already told me it didn't hit. Never mind. I'll remember that for next time.
What's that?
I was going to use my Bardic Inspiration on the last one.
Oh, my bad.
But you told me. But no, that's fine. You told me it didn't hit, so I'll save it for next turn.
I will be more aware of that. My apologies. Continue. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and use some Smite. Is this thing undead or a demon?
It's not a demon, but it does come under the classification of fiend.
Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of those.
Go for it. All right.
All right, so that's 26, 35, 48.
Good damage. Okay, now the Nikoloth is looking at you, Corridon, and you, Lucanu, and is wondering who he is going to be his target for this turn. It's going to be Lucanu. Alright, so...
As soon as he reaches his stinky arm out there, I'm going to go ahead and wrap his knuckles one.
Alright, well, go for it, as he does 2 great axe attacks against her. Alright. The second attack is going to be against you, because something happens. Alright, cool. Do your damage.
15?
Cool, you going to pump it up, or is that it?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, cool. 15 damage. Okay, so the second attack is going to be against you, Corridon, as the first attack crits. And as you see it crit, you see the battle axe blade bite in through the armor around her shoulder and cleave Lucanu's head from her shoulders.
Oh, fuck!
Holy shit.
And as you look around, you see this whole area is decorated with humanoids with their heads removed. And the second attack hits you for 15 damage, Corridon.
Oh my god!
There's a giant demon with a Vorpal axe.
I so want a Vorpal axe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your girlfriend just died.
I still want to live through this.
Bythor, you're up.
He will. Looks like he can see stuff.
He could make a shot, but it would have +2 cover.
Yeah, but it's all blocked in there, so it's the best he can do. So
Mm-hmm.
he's got pack tactics, but that's for
No, that counts.
melee. Nope, any attack. Okay.
Oh, crit! And as you see the crossbow bolt go into his neck and cut now.
It gives him a scratch.
It's a
Yeah.
Vorpal arrow.
Yeah, Vorpal arrow. Alright, nice work, Bythor, with the crit. Unfortunate with the 2 and the 1 on the 2d10. Anything else for Bythor?
Starts reloading.
Olo, you're up. You see the blood pouring out from the now falling corpse of the decapitated Lucanu.
That's so awesome!
That is just insanely metal and wildly terrified.
Hey, do you feel pretty
Physically.
safe in there, Boone?
Yeah. How does the demon look right now?
He's
beat
sustained
up
quite a
and
bit of
burnt,
damage. He's sustained quite a bit of damage. He still looks like he's raring to go, but he's been hurt.
Okay. Olo's gonna. In the axe, does it have a wooden handle, or is it all like iron and steel and metal shit?
Are you talking about something along the lines of heat metal? Olo?
I'm sorry, my internet is cutting out. What did you say?
Is this, if you're talking about in regards to something like heat metal, then yes, I would allow heat metal on the axe.
Okay. Olo is going to look in terror at the axe that he is fairly certain is one of these terrifying weapons of legend and.
You cut out at the end there, but I assume you're casting heat metal. Yes. All right.
Yes,
So he has to make a con save to hold onto it, correct?
that is correct.
All right. He's got good con. Not good enough. It drops to the ground. Cling, 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 cling. And he takes some fire damage, but not much. Anything else, Olo?
Checking just a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect after this round.
No
So
worries,
I will
man.
be back.
Okay. I'll
Um.
try not to chop off your head.
So
then.
did he have to drop it, or is he still holding it?
He dropped it. if the spell works the way I think it works. Yeah, must succeed on a con save or drop the item. Yep, he's dropped it.
Awesome. I'm going to stink bomb him, and then I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to the game, because that'll be the end of it for me.
No worries, go for it. See you soon, Cedric. Alright, 3. Hey, he's not resistant to that. He takes full damage. Okay. Boone in the ball. You're up.
Gonna cast Aura of Vitality and hit Corridon with.
Alright, so somehow, Corridon, you start healing. You don't know where it came from.
Yes!
Okay. Anything else that you've done?
That I am gonna hold my reaction for another hit.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Eagle Vanguard. Flying around. Sorry, man.
I will dodge, yeah.
Yeah. Lucano is dead. Elian, you're up. Oh, I skipped Elian, though. There you go.
Well, that kind of took care of that spell for no good reason.
Ooh.
My question is: the blade still magical?
Technically, yes. The great sword is still magic.
Oh man, I can only do longsword though, so it'd be at a disadvantage, wouldn't it? If I used it.
No, it wouldn't be a disadvantage. As a ranger, you're proficient with all weapons. Because don't. Oh, wait, am I wrong in that? I feel like that.
He's a fighter too.
Oh no, you're a fighter too.
I'm
Yeah.
a fighter too.
Yeah. So
All right.
you're proficient
I'm
with
gonna-
weapons.
Can I grab the blade and attack it with it?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna do that. The only catch, of course, is I don't have it on here. So
That's okay. Just roll roll your longsword attack, and then I'll tell you what to roll after that. All right. Well, both of them hit. Now roll roll 4d6 plus 4. So
Dang.
25. Not bad. He is not looking good. He's barely holding it together by the look of it. Anything else?
Did Elian just run up and grab the crazy demon axe and beat him with it?
no, I grabbed the greatsword that was magic still, because I don't have magic arrows, and I thought it would be the best attack. So
That is awesome.
no, I'm staying here.
All right, Cardin, you're up.
You done heard me, Elizabeth. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. He's just going bananas now.
Mm-hmm. And in anger, all 3 connects.
All right. I will be using some smite.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to get to my smites.
So which one are you smiting on? I can't hear you, sir.
The last one?
Okay, cool. You kill him on the second strike.
All right. Well,
How do you finish him off?
so the first one catches him in his arm, and his forearm just snaps as he tries to put it up to stop him, and he just whips it around and then jabs it in this thing's neck and just rips a jagged hole into it with the blunt end and just keeps on wailing on him.
All right, and you hit him with the blunt end of it and just keep wailing. Blood is gushing out, and as you're whacking him, you just see his form get slowly like decay away into a bubbling mess as he drips away into nearly nothing. And just as an aside, you see him dripping away into nothing. You also see Lucano's blood dripping, and you see it drip into a small little passageway down here that, if it wasn't for this liquid bubbling around, you wouldn't have noticed. But yes, you see Lucano's head and her headless body lying down. Not cool.
I'm grief stricken.
All right, let's just see if he would have killed somebody else if he got his turn, which is next. He would have. Someone else would have died.
Awesome!
Okay.
That is so cool.
Well, he would have had to pick up the axe again.
He would
At
have.
least that's something.
And he would have had disadvantage with it.
All right. So, what are you guys doing? You've got.
Are we out of combat?
You are currently out of combat, correct?
All right, I'm going to give the rest of my aura vitality heals to.
I'm going to step out of the blood that was Lucanu and go through her pockets.
Nobody else is hurt at this point, right?
I believe Chicken has like 1 hit point off from max, I think. No, 2.
65. Nice heal, dude. Thank you.
That was some good D6s. Well, yeah. Good rolls. Alright. So, Boone is still inside this thing, and somehow you're getting healed, Corridon, and you don't know why. You assume why.
I will mentally communicate with him.
I'm like, dude, just grab some other lever. I'm sure it'll turn out well.
I'm gonna walk up to the axe and pull it very carefully into the corner and like kick it away and wait for Vanguard to come and identify it because I'm fairly certain that thing is bad news.
Can I consult with Vanguard on what I'm seeing here? See if he's got any input mentally.
You can communicate telepathically, and they can respond telepathically. Is that correct? Is that what the magical item lets you do in addition to the normal? Let's have a look. While focusing on a creature with detect thoughts, you can use an action. No, not the other one. Telepathic message to a creature you're focused on using a bonus action while you're focused on it. It can reply. So telepathically, it can reply. So I would say that, yeah, he'd be able to reply telepathically. Although he's less smart than he normally is as an eagle. But you can talk to him. Significantly less smart.
Well, then never mind.
The only thought you get is get out of the
fish.
Just get out of the sphere.
All right. I'll pull another lever, I guess.
If you can turn them, like...
Which one do you want to pull on?
So the gold one, will that go back into its original position?
It, like, as you hold down the lever, it just slowly rotates around, and you noticed when it got to your 9 o'clock that it almost seemed to go boom.
What do we have? A silver one?
Yep, that's cracked open. And a bronze one.
It's cracked?
Oh, that's where the Nycloth came out of.
He came out of Saloon's sphere on top of the...
Yep, you can still rotate it though.
I guess I'll turn that one.
Okay. Again, it starts to rotate around. When it gets to that 9 o'clock position again, you feel like it goes dunk, like there's a recess for it to rest in, and you can keep rotating it.
I'll leave it there and grab the third one and do this.
Okay. All three can bump at the same spot. Are you trying to make them all on that one spot? Okay. I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, shit.
It's the Wand of Wonder, dudes. Don't worry.
I'm sure it is.
We're all gonna turn into butterflies. It's fine.
So awesome. He cut her head off.
Alright, 23 is a low one. Ooh.
Yeah, he just like rolled out and was like, hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna kill the most dangerous person in your party with one hit. Peace, what's up?
Okay, so you didn't roll so low that you get teleported to, say, the sun. And
Oh, fuck.
you didn't roll a 100, which would have given you a wish spell. Instead, you rolled a 23. A cloud kill spell is cast within the globe. The globe locks up the levers can no longer move, and you are currently stuck in there with the cloud kill, and you're going to be getting hurt every turn until you get out, I guess. So let's get cloud kill up in here.
I mentally communicate that as quick as I.
Yep.
I'm booming blading the side of this thing as hard as I can with Cowabunga.
All right.
I'm gonna start beating on it too.
Before that happens, you will take some damage. So can you make a con save for me, please?
Vanguard hears the cry of the death of Elderon. There's been a disturbance in the force. The scream of pain.
You take. You only take 10 poison damage unless you have some other poison things. All right. So you quickly do a booming blade on the sphere. You hit, and you damage it. It looks. You see a massive dent rend into it, and yeah, with Mr. Staff of Striking, it's absolutely obliterated. And you fall about 8 feet, Boone, still in your chair, choking on the gas as the chair rests down there. Hey, you should try and communicate to everybody to raise it up like a palanquin.
Carry me from this place.
And
Olo will pick up the chair. He's no reason not to trust him.
And
all right, why?
Everybody in the room will take 1 turn of this cloud kill. So everyone make a con save. You all get that plus bonus, and you all get resistance from the spell resistance. You need to beat a 13, so Elian, you fail. So Elian, you will take 7. Corridon, you'll take 3. Olo will take 3.
Turn 2 for Boone?
Yeah. As it dissipates once the sphere ends. You'll take 8. 7, Boone, and Chicken needs to make 1. And Chicken takes 3. And with that, the cloud dissipates. Boone is out, choking in his chair. What is the plan, guys?
I'm gonna, I guess, put the creepy demon axe onto my back, and I'm gonna. We don't have a way to get a hold of Orvex, do we? Boone, can you reach Orvex from where you are?
I'll go to the closest wall and look around, man.
Yeah, you move around the entire room. You can't feel Orvex.
Does anyone know how you bury a Cholton? Because this chick really stepped up for us, and I feel like we at least owe her something.
Cardin, are you being that secret door?
Yeah, I'm going to peek into this thing.
All right, you, again, with all the ichor and the blood dripping away, you are able to see that it goes down a little bit, and you see a narrow pathway.
I gotta make sure we're safe before we can do something with her.
And you do see the other end of a secret door on the other side.
Here?
Yep. And you open it up. And as you do, a crossbow bolt fires at you. And he misses. It bounces off your armor. Oh, Cardin, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've been here for a long time, all alone. There was a secret door there the whole time?
Hey, man.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So...
I'm gonna go back and get Lucano.
On the good news, there's a giant demon about 40 feet that way with a axe that just kills everything immediately. So,
that
I'm glad it didn't kill you.
Like a good thing.
It's on the other wall, side of the wall.
It's dead and it's on the other side. The bad news is it brutally murdered that really cool scorpion chick. Do you know how the Choltons buried their dead?
I believe that it was a pyre. They burnt them.
That checks out. They're really metal.
I'll go back to the blue mist room and wave Vanguard over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. What's more fiery than the fires of creation?
So I pick Boone up and take him over? Is that what he's wanting me to do?
No, I wave you over. We're done.
We're not. We got more crap to do.
Real quick. Should we do anything with her armor? Or should we burn it with her?
Oh, I think we burn it with her.
Alright, I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna start carrying her towards the giant rent in
Just
space
needed to
and
get
time.
a screenshot of Sasha's face.
Are you wanting to
No,
take? Are you wanting to
I
take
think I should wear it in her memory.
Oh, that's just creepy.
Check it out.
And it's like totally like got the woman's breastplate on it and stuff. So I've got some.
Oh, it is magical, so it'll probably, form to your shape. So what I'm hearing is you're going to get a decapitated woman's body and pull it out of some armor. Is that correct?
Yeah, kind of like pulling a tube stick out.
Cool. You can definitely do that if you want to.
I will wrap her in cloth, and then I'm going to carry her to where the crazy geometry was. That has like the giant, like gaping chasm to another dimension of fire and glory, and I'm going to cast her into the void with all the respect that a giant turtle can summon.
Okay. All right. So you take her armor off, and then you cast her into the storm.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap her in shroud and I'm gonna do like little what kind of last rites I can think of that might be appropriate, and then give her the most metal death I can, or metal funeral I can come up with.
Wait. Boone's gonna interrupt you before you do it. Wasn't she buried upstairs with her queen, the woman she served?
Yeah,
why not
she
take
was.
her back up to the tomb upstairs and put her back there with her queen?
That is a really good point, man. All right,
that was.
I will like slap her over my shoulder, and she kind of like leaks down my back a little bit.
All right, so you do remember that upstairs you got down here by going down a massive pit.
It's gonna be a little bit.
I'm not saying we have to do it right now. I'm just saying that in the future, rather than burning her, we could bury her with her queen.
That's fair.
It's up to you guys.
Let's just tell everybody when we get back to the village that's what we did, and leave her right here.
All right. So are you taking off this? You're taking off.
I can raise her as a headless fungus zombie, but that seems really insulting.
That would not be good.
If you can get her to use the greatsword and it's still magic, though, there'd be some value of that.
Oh my god.
Cool. Tight.
All right. So
And we're the heroes.
I can cast Gentle Repose on her, and it will maintain her body for a while.
All right, that can be ritual.
Do we want to leave her that? Do we want to leave her as in that form, or do we want to throw her into the fires of creation?
I don't. What do you think, Orvix?
Look at all of you. She's dead. Just leave her. Let's go.
Okay, Elaine does not get a vote.
The eagle say, wait, I can understand the eagle. It said, caw, caw. Same thing. It said, leave the body.
I thought the eagle said, "I want to eat it."
It's like licking lips, licking the beak.
Alright, I'm carrying her out like a fucking Viking funeral and throwing her into a flaming nebula. Because that just sounds awesome.
So effectively, you're Palpatining her.
With respect.
With respect.
Spoiler. Wait. So we're okay.
No, from like the original trilogy.
I'm talking
Vader throws
episode
Palpatine.
6. Come on.
Like Vader throwing Palpatine into the Death Star chamber?
No, this is Sparta.
This is Sparta, yeah.
This is chill.
Alright, so are you doing anything with this armor, Corridon, while you're standing there in rusty chainmail?
Yeah. I want to wear it in her honor, man.
Alright, you guys wanting to take a short rest and attune to it?
Gordon, that's just wrong on many levels.
Alright, so you would realize that the polymorph would wear off, so are you guys wanting to get across before that?
Yep.
Are we going back? Or
Yep.
All
We've
right.
got to go back to this other room.
With the giant eagle, everybody gets across safely, so if you want to move yourself across, you may do so.
Chad's really dead.
You can come back, like always.
He went to a nice farm in upstate New York. He's not dead.
he's with all the other reindeer.
I mean,
Yep.
if we're willing to spend an hour, I can cast ceremony and like super bury her.
Oh,
but
she's
I
gone.
feel like just yeeting.
No,
I feel like just yeeting
No.
her into space is more appropriate.
she's gone. She's gone.
What we don't see is you drop her down, and then like 15 minutes later, she comes from the top and then comes sliding down again, and it's just like
At this moment, it's just important that we take Corridon out to a bar, get him really drunk so he can forget about it. That's all. That's all that matters.
He can forget
Well,
about
he's still wearing your gore-drenched armor.
You find that the armor is actually pristine like it always is. The blood just slicks right off it.
Oh, it's made for you.
All right.
Alright, so where you guys wanting to take
You gotta
a shot
be Corridon. You look cold.
I'll drop polymorph.
rest? Okay.
Yeah.
We can go back to the Mastodon room to rest for a bit while he attunes to this armor.
Aye. We've got
That place is
business
pretty
there.
safe.
Alright, do you want me to move you guys to the Mastodon room? That'll probably be the easiest way. Yep, I'll move you all across.
I think Logan needs another Christmas tree.
Cool. You all are in the Mastodon room. Are you guys taking a short rest in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
let him get his
cool,
Red
yeah.
Sonja cosplay on.
Try to get the daggone the axe. Maybe you can look at it. Vanguard.
Yeah. Vanguard, so the crazy demon that murdered her, Lucanu there, just like removed her head in one swipe with this axe. I'm pretty sure it's bad news. Can you check it out?
Sure.
Okay. So you are casting Identify on that axe as a ritual, Vanguard.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Chicken.
You find that it is just a normal great axe with the ability of chopping off heads on a natural 20. Not a Vorpal, unfortunately. You don't get the +3 damage, the +3 attack, but it can chop off the head.
So on a 20, it just removes the head?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
the creature will die unless the creature is too big for a great axe to chop the head off, if it has legendary actions, or if it can survive without a head.
Awesome.
Real.
Yeah, who wants to use the Executioner's axe?
God, I kind of do.
Would it be wrong for you to use the axe that murdered the person whose armor
Use
you
a
carried?
staff in
It
one
would
hand
not.
and an axe in the other.
It would be a just and appropriate eulogizing of her loss.
Rather than
Poetic
give it to
justice,
Bythor,
in many
he just
ways.
turns into a beast.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Bythor. He's been using an axe.
Yeah, he can use the great axe. Cool.
If you guys want it, you can have it. But if you're not, Bythor uses it.
It chops people's heads off, dude. I wish we had a screenshot of all of our faces when that happened.
Just
Dude, because she was a beast, too.
Just as an aside, he does have 2 attacks, and he can gain advantage by being near people.
Yeah, Bythor's armor turns black when he holds the axe now, and he looks like the Executioner from the comic books at this point.
I love that this guy, of all like random NPCs, is like, oh yeah, it's like the CR 1/2 bodyguard has made it all the way through the Tomb of Annihilation.
I almost wanted to play Bythor in our next campaign.
Oh, dude, that'd be
Dude, that'd
rad.
be kind of
Too
awesome.
tall. Sorry, he's too tall.
Play him.
Do it.
Do it. And then he'll always just tell these crazy ass stories about the things he's seen.
And no one will believe him at all.
Yes.
Oh, can you identify her sword as well? And see if there was anything special about it?
We didn't. I don't think there was because she always.
Yeah, but she was rolling like the extra 2d6 whenever she hit stuff. I don't know if that was just a class thing or if that was a sword thing.
Well, you got an hour to spend, so you still got another 15 minutes after the identify. It's up to you.
Well, I can do magic.
Yeah, it's not magical. Well, actually, it would still be magical.
Because I guess the magic spell on it before it didn't do any good.
It's a +1 greatsword for a small amount of time.
While I've done that, does this statue radiate magic?
Ooh, good question.
Or anything?
Does this armor radiate magic?
Oh yeah, the armor does, but you all knew that already.
I just thought it was a really cool red sign style outfit.
I'll bust the loot out. Don't forget to add your 16 temp hit points on.
Dude, that loot is so cool.
Since I still have him, can I give him to Chicken?
You could.
Oh, actually, I burned through him before, but yeah, I'd like to give him Chicken. We're good with it.
Yeah, go for it. It does not radiate any magic.
I'm going to unattune from the amulet of the Black Skull, and I'm going to attune to the robe of scintillating colors over the course of this round.
Cool. Done. All right, so you've been attuning to that armor?
Yep.
At the end of your attunement, it forms to your shape, which is pretty cool. And you realize that the armor improves your combat readiness, giving you a +5 to initiative, as long as you're not incapacitated. It doesn't impose disadvantage to stealth, and you don't have disadvantage on saving throws to resist extreme heat, which you normally would, but not that that'll matter too much. And it is +1 plate armor.
Oh!
Wow!
So I believe your AC is now 20.
Welcome to the big boy club.
How can we stumble bum down here? We have the Terminator suddenly walking with us.
So are you putting it on?
So wouldn't it like form?
Yeah, I am.
It's a bunch like scorpion plates,
so
right?
as you put it on, could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh shit!
Bet.
Doesn't he get a special inspiration for love?
All right, so you'll only take half of this damage. I guess let me roll it. /R 10d10 plus 45.
That's a lot.
That's a little bit. So you take 45 poison damage.
Oh, wow.
So half of that again because of your weird.
Nope.
Paladin. It's not magic damage.
Nope. Or it's not a spell.
Nice.
So yeah, and then you realize as you do it, you just get stung by the armor. And you would have noticed it happened when you took the armor from her as well. So it seems like putting the armor on or taking the armor off, you're going to have to roll a con save and take 10d10 plus 45 poison damage. And you will notice that she always slept in her armor.
Wow.
It would have been funny though if Boone didn't heal him at the end of the last fight and he's like, look at my new armor, get...
Wow.
I'm sleeping.
Is there a picture of this armor?
No, there isn't, unfortunately.
Let me Google. Hold on.
Yeah, there might be on the Googles.
So I
give
don't
you
have
35 hit
disadvantage.
points back.
Oh, you badass. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
It's like as you get stung, like Olo looks over and like a small scorpion crawls out of his armor and goes over and slowly melts into your armor over the course of a minute, pumping you with waves of healing magic. So it's a bunch like chitinous scales, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it went onto him, did it kind of go on like Iron Man's like nanite armor, like he taps on his chest and like slowly spreads over his entire body?
Nah, it's still just putting it on like normal armor. All right, so I shared it in. Did you guys see it?
Wow.
That's really good armor.
So yeah, Carden, you have an initiative that is almost comparable to Vanguard, right? Wait, is Vanguard over here? I don't see Vanguard. Ah, you're underneath the number of the room.
Wowzers.
Cool. All right, so you guys have taken a short rest successfully. You may recover anything that you recover on a short rest, like bardic dice or, all those abilities that you recover, like Action Surge, which you haven't used yet, Elian.
True, I haven't, have I?
Well, you get it back if you had used it. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Looking badass in this armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Olo has taken the robe of scintillating colors, and it's kind of like draped over his shell like a weird cape. Mm-hmm. And like he's kind of practicing like spinning with it, and it looks really awkward. It's like when a kid gets into like his... It's like...
Let's see how awkward it is. A 9. Yeah, it's...
It's when like a kid gets into like his mom's like nightgown and is like running around the hallway, like running into walls. It's basically that.
Right.
By the way, most of us never gotten our mom's nightgowns.
Don't worry.
Olo had a weird childhood.
Orvex knows what you're talking about. Orvex knows what you're talking about. It's all good.
But you've never seen some like 5-year-old kid like just running down the hallway with like a giant bathrobe on, just like running into shit.
All right, so you see Orvex, and he's looking at this giant mastodon. He's like, wow, this is an amazing thing. And he recounts the story that I believe Boone remembered when you guys were in this room last, about a man going down to fighting through all the different levels of hell or some crap like that, riding his mastodon, killing a king, making a goblet out of his head, that kind of stuff. And he reads the Odo Muin in this room. And he also notices the same golden star shape.
What's up with the golden star shape?
Star shape. Yeah. Did we hear that last time?
Yeah, that's you realized that there was a golden star rod that you guys broke off in the control room, and it looks like it would fit into that.
Put it in that.
Okay.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Apparently.
Okay. And as who's doing that? And as that's happening, I'll read the Old Mu and let your bones watch over my treasure, brave Gom. As you carried me from the inferno, so shall I rise to defend your from death to defend my riches. And you see. That's what he reads in Old Mu.
As he's saying that, I am like lighting up the sword and like backing up against a wall, like.
You may do so. So, who's climbing onto the mastodon to put the star in?
I'll go up and do it.
Who's doing it?
He'll do it.
You're wearing full plate. You gonna climb up the statue?
Yeah, and I'll do it silently.
All right.
Step back. Hand it to you.
You climb up on the cog that it's standing on. You climb up the statue, and you put the golden lever into it, and it fits perfectly. A thunderous trumpeting sound erupts from the mastodon's trunk, causing a block of stone to seal the room in the north. The cog under the mastodon's feet begins to revolve, letting the statue face each of the murals in turn. And you see it going click, 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 and rotating with Corridon on top, almost like one of those bull rides at a pub. And with that, could I have everybody roll initiative? As the mastodon completes a full rotation, going and going to each of the murals. After about 6 seconds, it completes a full rotation, at which point magical fire engulfs the floor and the cog up to 6 feet high. Any creature who starts their turn in there takes 3d6 fire damage. And Corridon, you are out of the fire as you are currently on top of the mastodon. It seems.
Of course he
It
is.
seems to be a safe space.
He's that friend your mom always says, don't take him places because he gets you in trouble.
All right, so is that everybody? Oh, I need to roll for Orvex. Kapow! And
Art imitates life.
the fire everywhere is burning. And Vanguard, at the start of your turn, you take 3d6 fire damage. Oh, I did that wrong. Kapow! Okay. So you take 7 fire damage at the start of your turn, Vanguard. What are you doing?
How tall is the ceiling?
It arcs into... Think of it as a... What's it called? A hemisphere. So what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20. At the very center, above Corridon, it's 20 feet high. So
right above me is how high then, though?
20 feet. So it's like an orchestral dome, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
And the fire is 6 feet, so you're saying there's at least
14 feet above that. That's out of the fire. And you see that Corridon is not in fire.
I've already taken damage, so I am going to leap up, and as I do, polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
Into giant ape who has a climb speed.
Ooh, interesting.
And climb up the wall to the ceiling and grab Bythor.
Okay, giant ape. Nice.
I'll be up in the top corner of the...
See that tiny little giant ape? Alright, let's put Vanguard there.
King Kong.
Okay, and then let's put Bythor to the front.
Kong is greatest ape.
So you want to be something like that, holding Bythor?
Hand is like crushed into the top, and he's hanging up on the corner of the cathedral ceiling with Bythor hanging in his hand.
Nice. Just as a question, Corridon, did you already add the +5 to your initiative?
I did.
Okay, no worries. All right, and is that your turn done, Vanguard?
Yeah, I assume that was... Yeah, that's action, and then interaction.
Done. All right, Elian, you're up. You take...
Elian says, challenge accepted. And during the last short break, I had built one of those baby papooses for chicken.
Okay.
And we're going up the wall. And we're going up in the corner, and I'm going to have chicken hanging off my arm like Bythor is, just staring over it. And Vanguard the monkey across the room.
And as you do that, you and Chicken both take 8 damage, but you have your temporary hit points, so you're probably fine.
I just actually have done those already, so.
Okay, sweet. And yeah, you are you and Chicken are up on the wall. Let's put you there. And let's move him there. Cool. Is that you done, Elian?
Yeah, there's fire all around. There's not much else I can do.
All right. Corridon, you are astride this great golden beast.
Orvex, I'm going to reach down there and pull Orvex up.
Okay, on his turn, he'll climb up with you. Anything else?
Yeah, so this is sealed off here at the top, right?
Yeah, right there.
And there's fire all over. The whole floor is lava, right?
Yep, floor is lava.
And there's no real source of it except for maybe this thing up here, right?
It is still rotating.
Like it's just like
like effectively you guys stay in the one spot, but it is every turn it's rotating a full rotation.
Okay. So maybe instead of me telling Orvex to instead of grabbing him, I think I'm going to reach into my tool bag and get a hammer. Just kidding, because everything looks like a nail to cord in. And I am going to try to... Is this thing attached to the gear?
Yes.
the skull is, right?
It's technically the whole mastodon.
It's
not
the whole
not a skull. I will say it does look like just a skull, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Maybe I'm gonna try to pull that wand out or something. I don't know.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull the wand out.
Alright, you pull the wand out. You gonna do anything with it?
Okay. I don't know. Put it in my pocket. Does it? It doesn't seem to change anything.
Oh, you're talking about the star rod thing?
Yeah. The star rod.
No, you can't get that out.
Oh.
It has merged and become one.
Then I'm gonna get ready to start beating the crap out of this thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay, Boone. At the start of your turn, you take some fire damage. 14. What are you doing, Boone?
I whip out the loot, cast fly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a valiant effort to lift an Olo up.
No.
How much
Good luck on that one, buddy.
How much do you weigh?
Oh, his shell alone weighs 280 pounds.
Okay, I can lift 500 pounds with this spell.
So according to my character sheet, I weigh 430.
Including
With
all of your
your
equipment?
gear.
If we include the gear, that's an additional 269.76 pounds. Because I'm the team pack horse, and I have 50 units of ration.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you should have gone down that Hall of Decay. I think Corin shed over 120 pounds.
Yeah, but I've also got all of the money, so it would probably go poorly.
You can slap my hand away as I come to get you, and I'll go pick Orvix up and take him out.
Alright, so you're lifting
Get
up
the
Orvix.
little guy out, man.
So, what, you guys flying essentially to the roof, or...?
Yeah, up to the middle.
Alright, and you're taking Orvix with you. He will accept. Bythor is out of the fire, and being held by his monkey daddy.
What is the mastodon made out of?
It looks like it's made out of gold.
I don't know. I guess you'd try to shoot it.
Yeah, you can shoot it. Go for it. Kaplang, bounces off.
That's his turn.
Alright, Orvix is up, and he's like, maybe lower me on top of this golden thing? And, he's asking, let go.
If he wants to get off there, I'll drop on there.
Yeah, and so he'll straddle behind Corridon, holding onto his new armor. And, he doesn't know what to do. He's going to prepare to shoot something if something comes out. He doesn't know. Alright, Olo, you're up. You take some fire damage. 13.
Okay.
I rolled really low at the beginning with 7, 8, and then a 14 and a 13.
As the fire washes over, he's gonna slap his hand across his shell and cast Fire Shield.
Nice.
Choosing the Cold Shield, giving him resistance to fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then is going to purposefully walk towards the Mastodon, climb up on top of it, and start going, does anyone feel like it's about to get a whole lot worse?
And as Olo says that, you see apparating almost into the room, thum, 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 4 spined devils.
I should really learn to keep my mouth shut.
Alright, so 4 spined devils thum, 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 appear. And I'll quickly roll initiative for those bad boys. And okay, they're there. And you are up 8 Vanguard.
as an interaction with an object, can I throw Bythor to these guys?
I will say no, but I will allow you to do one of your 2 attacks. So you can do 1 fist and 1 throw if you want. Would you be appeased with that?
Yeah, because I would throw them, and then that I could swipe with, that, and I'm holding on with one, so it makes sense.
Looking at it, looking through your I'm a player in D&D's eyes, it looks like 6 medium creatures can fit on top of the mastodon.
Yeah, I figured he could try to hold on.
Yeah, and it's a short range,
take a
so
swipe.
I won't have you roll anything. I'll have him roll an athletics check though. Don't roll a 1 essentially.
Oh, okay. For
yeah, just roll any dice. It doesn't matter. Just don't roll a 1, and he'll hold on. Yeah, he's fine. Cool. And you can make your 1 attack if you wish.
Uh, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that was really low. 3. Oh, you rolled a 2, a 4, and a 1. I was expecting more. All right. It looks like it does half damage, but he looks hurt. Anything else,
right.
Giant ape?
No. I'll stay here for now.
Okay, Elian, you're up.
How high off the ground is this one? Next to me?
There, it's appeared right next to you, so it's ready to fight you.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, you have done so.
And since it's right next to me, I'm going to attack it with my longsword.
All right, go for it.
Oh wait, no. I'm going to attack it with my Mace of Terror.
Nice. Whack it.
Nice.
All right. You don't have advantage, unfortunately, but the first hit hits. And you can roll your Hunter's Mark as well. Nice. Anything else in your turn?
No.
All right, Corridon.
All right. I can't reach these dudes from where I'm at, can I?
This guy was actually supposed to appear next to you to try to attack you, so I don't know why he was floating in space. You can hit him.
All right, I'm going to try to get him.
All right, all 3 connect. All right, second strike kills it. As you see him fall down to the depths of hell, disappearing. Anything else?
Yeah. I am going to move in front of Orvex.
So you're wanting to maneuver Orvex kind of behind you and move him.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Well, so you're wanting him to sort of disengage and move away on his turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we do that? Can we swap places?
Not till his turn, but I'll allow it on his turn.
Okay.
All right, Boone, you're up.
Fly to there, and I fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the hunter.
All right, go for it. That hits. That also hits. Oh, you had 1 hit point left with the 9. You kill it. He's gone.
Nice. Yeah, this whole air support with Eldritch Blast things is pretty cool.
Yeah. Anything else, Boone?
That's it.
All right, it is Bythor's turn. He's on the mastodon. Would you like him to do anything?
He'll just fire the crossbow from there. He can't reach any other way.
He just misses. All right, with that, it is now the Spike Devil's turn. Only 2 of them left, but they will see what they can do.
Come at me, you ugly motherfucker.
All right, so there's one right next to Orvex. It's going to do. Yep.
Do they take damage from the floor?
No, maybe they're immune to fire.
That would make sense with them being devils.
All right, it crits and does 8 damage with the first strike, and then hits and does 3 with the second. So 8 and 3 make 11. And then this other one is going to shoot spines at you, giant Vanguard 8. But before we do, I better put in your hit points. 157. Cool. Don't know why there's a decimal place there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna go pew pew and hit you with 2 tail spines. Only 1 hits for 4 piercing damage and 6 fire damage. So you take 10 damage, and could I get a Constitution saving throw as a giant ape?
Sorry, that was mine.
That's fine.
The dice roll?
I think his is the same. It's +4, right?
10. Yeah, let's check. His is a +4. Yep,
Yeah.
same one.
Yeah, easy. No problem. You maintain it. Orvex is going to disengage and switch places with Corridon. And Olo, you're up.
Does the gear extend out into this square?
The gear is on fire. Only the Mastodon is not.
Okay. Then I will shift down and drive a booming blade into this thing's neck.
Do it.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
It'll look down in frustration and go, okay. And then just stink at it.
Stink away.
Six points.
Cool.
And then I will insult it and tell him he is ugly and spiny and should be ashamed of himself.
And you say that, and then you see a grin appear on his face as 3 bearded devils appear at the start of this next round.
Oh, fuck a doodle, too.
Yeah.
How many?
3.
How many what?
Remember the part about not taunting things?
You know what? I don't learn.
You see 3 bearded devils appear, and as you look around and you realize there are 5 separate drawings on the wall
Oh, fuck.
of demons appearing, and you realize, hang on, the first one he's fighting spine devils, and the second one he's fighting bearded devils.
I'm gonna quickly look. What is the last one?
What are the 3rd, 4th, and 5th?
The third one looks kind of spiky. The 4th one looks like a badass metal cover with a guy with horns and a spear and wings, and the last one looks like a awesome chick.
Oh, wow.
With no head?
She's
Like a succubus?
Who knows? Okay, so
Buckle the fuck up, guys.
it is your turn, Vanguard.
I'm going to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
climb over to here.
Yep.
And actually, I'm going to... I don't know where I can get...
That's fine.
I want to stay 10 feet from this guy, because I can still attack from 10 feet away.
Sure. No worries at all. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Elian, you're up. The guy that you as Hunter's Mark is dead. You may move it if you wish.
I'm moving it to the bearded demon closest to me. Yep.
I also I added a global modifier for your Hunter's Mark. If you want to click on that, it'll auto add it to any of your attacks.
Okay. Where do I see that at when I hit Hunter's Mark?
Directly underneath all of your attacks, like Cure Wounds, Longbow, Longsword.
Oh, I see it right there. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
You can
Mark
toggle
that.
it on and off.
Yeah. And it'll auto do the extra damage.
I check it first and then roll for that weapon.
Once you have it checked, any damage dice you roll, it adds that to it. So as long as you have that checked,
Okay.
it just adds it.
Yep.
All right. I'm taking 2 shots at the one to the left of course.
The one to the left of Corridon. Pew, pew. Whoa. Why did I do +4? Okay, maybe I did it wrong.
I don't know, but I'll take it.
Don't look at the +4. Continue. It hits.
No, they both rolled 1d6.
But it should be to the damage. I did the wrong thing.
Yeah, you added it as an attack modifier instead of a damage modifier.
Oh, look at me. I'm awesome. All right, I'll fix that in a bit. So roll 2d6. But you did
No, we should just leave it on the attack modifier. I think it's good there.
All right, so you did some good damage. They are resistant to your weapon damage, unfortunately. But I will make them take full damage from the Hunter's Mark because it's magic. And -5, and then -10. And anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Corridon, you're up.
All right, man. I'm gonna try to hit the little wackadoodle here, and then I'm gonna get started on these bearded.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is crazy.
It's fun. Yep. All 3 hit. No matter what target you're trying to hit, you hit them. Alright, so what were you targeting first? Okay, you kill him by your second strike.
And then the last one, I'm going to go ahead and smack this dude right here.
Okay. And you hit him, and he's looking between you and Elian, and like an evil grin is appearing on his face around his tentacle beard. You've seen these guys.
You got a
before,
picture
right?
of the Barb Devil?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They hold a glaive, and they have cool, spiky beards. Anything else, Corridon?
Nope.
Alright. I just realized that the bearded devil should have gone before you, Corridon. But that's okay, that's my bad. I didn't put them in the turn order correctly. I'll make them go now. Alright, so as you strike, they strike as well. Alright, so this guy's going to move over to you, Olo, and he's going to reach up and attack you from the ground with his ranged attacks. He's going to glaive at you. Kapacha!
Is it this dude right here?
The one to the right. So, does an 18 hit?
I laugh at him.
Okay, and he's going to hit you with his beard. 17 misses as well. And then, Corridon, you're going to take the attack from south of Olo. Glaive and beard. Both of those miss. And then the other devil, it's going to reach up and stab at Elian.
Right, when he does that, I'm going to go ahead and try to crush its skull.
Go for it.
Will they have reach on their attacks?
Oh, yeah. Alright, you hit him back, Corridon. Dealing 13 damage. And, okay, so you took 9 slashing damage, Elian. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You will lose a D10 at the start of each of your turns until you are healed. So, yeah, that. And then, looking back at you after you struck it, Corridon, it's going to hit you with its beard, but miss. Okay, Boone, you're up.
I'm going to fire at the remaining spiny devil.
Go for it. Pew pew. Both hit. The last one just clips it. And you destroy it, blasting its corpse against the wall as it disappears into ash and Such.
Nice.
Anything else, Boone?
Nope. Hold my reaction.
Cool. You killed it before it got into second turn. Bythor is up. He can maneuver across the Mastodon if you want him to get closer.
Yeah, I think his interaction would be to pull
Tactics,
that
maybe.
out. So he's going to pull out that new axe.
Go for it.
Advantage. He
Swing, bada,
gets two
bada,
of
so
them.
wing.
So 23 to hit and an 18 to hit.
Both strike the bearded devil. Nice.
That's some solid damage there, Bythor.
What happens if you roll a 1 with that axe?
Cuts his own head off. Orvex! He's going... Orvex is going to make 2 short sword attacks against this closest bearded devil. He's like hacking wildly, but he makes a connect. And
Will he get sneak attack on it?
Yeah, he does. I just haven't got the sneak attack loaded in for it because he never does that. Slash 2d6. He might kill it. Even with the taking half damage. Alright, so that's a total of 11, so it's down to 5. Oh! It's not looking good. But it still lives. Olo, you're up.
Alright. First thing I'm going to do is send a stink wave at the one that Orvex just... Before I forget. For 1 more point of damage.
Still lives.
Super useful. And then I'm going to beat on the one that Bythor just hit with a booming blade.
Yep, go for it.
13 hit?
Just connects.
Oh, nice. Got lucky on that.
Alright, it takes none of the fire damage.
Okay, so 13 otherwise.
Correct. Anything else, Olo?
Yeah, I'm going to burn a War Priest and hit it again.
Go for it. Miss. Unfortunate.
Jeez, I've been rolling terribly.
And at the start of this round, which was round 4, kicks in, you see a couple of spine devils appear.
Oh my god!
And with that, we're going to cut to a 10-minute break,
Oh,
get some
shit.
libations, have some rest, and we'll be back to see what this fiery room of devilish death will ensue. Have fun, guys. We'll be back soon.
Corridon, no more toys for you. We're taking away all the toys.